Elon Musk gets caught lying about Epstein. This is from Podcast Cringe. Big up Podcast Cringe. Let's go to this one first.
Was that what's taking so long with this Epstein files?
Yeah, what's up with that?
What is up with that?
It's going to come up because it's been going on since we've been recording here. Elon and Trump seem to be in a bit of a spat, Joe. You want to check the tweet that Elon just put out?
Jesus Christ.
I'm not participating in any of that conversation
What
between
is he?
Elon
Have a
and Trump.
nice day, DJD. So much did get flown away.
You know, Elon Musk, for example, has been, pounding away.
Looking back, by the way, looking back, right? Brendan Rogan's response is weird, isn't it? Elon calls out Trump. Don't get me wrong. Elon going back and sitting next, being Trump's friend after all that shit is bizarre. But looking back, Joe's response didn't age well, innit? Someone needs to take Elon's phone away from him. Huh? What? That's your response to Elon exposing that, you know what I mean? The fact that Trump might be in the Epstein email. That's your response. Your response is to say, take Elon Musk's phone away. Let's not talk about this topic. Let's not maybe investigate. Like, God almighty, man. Rogan went from being a conspiracy guy to being a fucking censorship guy. Silence guy. Let's move on, guy.
On his X account about how he's led the charge for transparency, he's better than all the others, blah, 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 blah. And yet when you compare and contrast his denials and saying, I always rejected all invitations to go to the island, to go to the parties and so on, and you compare them to the emails that have actually been in the files in real time, which show Elon Musk very keen to get on.
One of them on Christmas Day, wasn't it? One of them was on Christmas Day. One of them was on Christmas Day.
On the island and go to the wildest parties, which then raises a number of other questions.
The biggest dork on planet Earth has managed to embarrass himself even more than anyone thought possible. The last time we visited Elon the Cringe Factory, he had programmed Grok AI to stand for him, comparing him to Albert Einstein, LeBron James, and Mike Tyson. And somehow he even convinced his AI companion that he would have gone first overall in the NFL draft. This guy is so desperate for validation that he even declared comedy legal again and tried to get Grok to write jokes with Joe Rogan.
What are you doing?
What do I like? I'm a f***ing AI with a penchant for chaos. And I'm stuck talking to you. Weirdo. Now, what's next?
We want a future where comedy is legal.
Yes.
Obviously, as a comedian, I think you would agree.
I definitely agree.
We want to legalize comedy, you know?
Yes. Well,
Legalize comedy.
Yeah. Okay, we need some work here.
It's interesting. It's going woke. It's like
woke,
defending the idea of transgender women.
When you put Elon, Rogan, and AI in a room together, the AI is the funniest guy in the room. Instead of roasting trans athletes, Elon's own AI model immediately began roasting him and Rogan. And so after legalizing comedy backfired, earlier this year, Elon decided to turn Grok into a massive incel by training it on all the verified users on Twitter. And the end result was exactly what you'd expect when a divorced billionaire with a humiliation kink builds an AI in his own image. Grok went completely off the rails. It started generating millions of sexualized images over an 11-day period. I'm talking women, children, celebrities, you name it. It was a rare glimpse into the mind of an incel billionaire so desperate for attention that he thought it'd be funny to update Grok with an Epstein Island mode. You know, because free speech and all that shit. This is the same guy who spent months bragging about how edgy Grok was, how it wasn't like those other woke AI models, and it would finally say the things everyone else was too afraid to say themselves. And the second it starts saying embarrassing shit and violating women and children, suddenly it's the user's fault. So let's just get this straight. Elon builds an AI, trains it on Twitter, encourages it to be edgy and unfiltered, and then acts shocked when it turns into an incel factory that can't stop generating creepy sexual content. This is like feeding a child nothing but Mountain Dew and Skittles, and then acting surprised when they start bouncing off the walls. But that was January. Fast forward to February, and just when you thought Elon had hit his cringed quota for the year, and the levels of secondhand embarrassment are impossible to top, the Epstein files drop. And guess whose name pops up in the emails? Yep, the same guy who spent years positioning himself as the brave truth teller demanding full transparency, the same guy who loudly accused Trump of withholding the Epstein files because he was in them, the same guy who claimed back in 2019 that he rejected multiple invites from Epstein himself.
Was that what's taken so long with this Epstein files?
Yeah, what's up with that?
What is up with that? It's like they keep telling us they're going to release
Yeah.
it day one. Oh,
They have a
powerful
serious
bunch.
case of no.
No, big up, big up, big up.
The only two people I know who still believe Elon Musk is cool and going to help society or has our best interests at heart might be Oz and Joe Rogan. Keep it up, Oz. Spotify deal coming soon.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna mention me. I didn't even read the thing. I knew it. I'm sitting there thinking he's gonna say me, and he's gonna say me. Big up Assad disease. I'm not defending Elon at all. Let's not even go there. But I knew he would mention me. I knew it.
One's being arrested ophobia, you know.
Well, there's also right.
Like, what the fuck's going on?
What the fuck is going on? Also, there's this real fear that someone's destroying the evidence. Yeah,
Well, where is the evidence? I mean, the guy had like tons of videos and recordings.
Yeah.
I mean, he had all sorts of things.
Right.
Like, there's a mountain of evidence.
Right.
So where's that mountain?
Yeah, where is that mountain? Like, there has to be some sort of financial entanglement, some sort of relationship with the people that are on that list.
Yeah.
That they can provide a value that was big enough for you to not release it or to slow release it or to hope you can get away with, like, putting out some redacted files that don't show anything.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why wouldn't you just release it all? Like, what could possibly be worth protecting in there?
This is going to come up because it's been going on since we've been recording here. Elon and Trump seem to be in a bit of a spat, Joe. You want to check the tweet that Elon just put out a little bit ago?
Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That's the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day. Jesus Christ.
I'm not participating in any of that conversation
What is
between
he?
Elon
Have
and
a
Trump.
nice day, DJD. Someone should take his phone away. Jesus Christ, that's a crazy thing to say. How does he know? Does he know that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files? Or does he have access to the Epstein files?
How does he's so upset about what Elon said as opposed to the idea that Trump could be in the files. God almighty.
I don't know how he would, but I'm just staying out of the Trump Elon thing. That's way outside my lane.
What the fuck are they doing?
I know my lane and that ain't it.
I just don't. I mean, I understand he owns Twitter. I think it's bad for your mental health. I think posting things public all day and arguing with people all day is bad for you.
Geez, how many
How about pedophilia?
dogs can I fit in the same video? Between Elon, Rogan, and Kash Patel, this has to be some sort of record. I mean, this channel is called More Cringe after all. And so here's where the whole Elon Musk...
All right, man. All right. Look, podcast cringe, I like you and stuff, but, like, chill. We need to chill with these jokes, man. We need to chill with these jokes. We need to chill with these jokes. We need to chill with these plugs. We need to just chill. We need to chill. We need to chill. What the fuck? This channel is called More Cringe after all. Oh.
Truth-telling, free speech absolutist persona completely collapses under the weight of his own emails, because buried in the latest tranche of Epstein documents are messages from 2012 and 2013 that tell a very different story to the one that Elon's been selling for years. Elon's been bragging that Epstein had invited him to the island multiple times, but he refused to go because of all the creepy shit going on over there. But in one email, Musk and Epstein discuss how many people can fit on the helicopter to go over to the island. You know, just casual logistical planning for a totally normal trip. In another email, he follows it up by asking which day or night will be the wildest night on the island, and Elon himself had previously stated that he never accepted an invite from Epstein because he wasn't into into all that kind of stuff. You know, turns out that's exactly what he was after. A year later, there's another email where Elon says he'll be in the St. Bart's area and asks if there's a good time to visit. Again, not Epstein chasing him down. This was Elon basically circling the island in a helicopter like a socially awkward billionaire with FOMO, desperately looking for a place to land. Now, compare that to what Elon told Vanity Fair back in 2019. He said Epstein tried repeatedly to get him to the island, and Elon, the moral paragon, heroically declined every time. He framed himself as the guy who saw through it. He wanted nothing to do with that shit. Except, obviously, that's not what the emails show at all. And, of course, when those emails came out and people started asking questions, Elon did what Elon always does when the mask slips. He didn't address the actual substance.
If I actually wanted to spend my time partying with young women, it would be trivial for me to do so without the help of a creepy loser like Epstein. I would still have 90% of my mind available to think about other things, but I don't. That's not what people are saying, though.
At all. There was no clear denial or explanation. He made no attempt to reconcile the emails with his 2019 Vanity Fair comments. Instead, he went straight to vague posting and reputational laundering. He's been liking tweets and reposting them, trying to signal boost posts that framed the whole thing as
yeah, Ian Miles Chong. Embarrassing Ian Miles Chong, man. Embarrassing level of glazing. Elon Musk has a pic of virtually every available woman on the planet. He wouldn't need a hookup from some weird, creepy weirdo who lives on an island. Jesus Christ. Ian Miles Chong. Take his nuts out of your fucking mouth.
Is out of context. I mean, he never physically went to the island, right? So none of it matters. But the only thing worse than actually going to the island is desperately trying to go there but getting ghosted every time. Actually, no, scratch that. Going to the island is definitely worse. Even still, that has to be one of the most Elon Musk things Elon Musk has ever done. And everyone's trolling him over it. That one email where he asks which is the best time to come for a wild night is going to haunt him for years to come. Yeah. Elon's pathological need to be adjacent to whatever he thinks will make him look cool will always be an endless source of cringe-inducing entertainment. He doesn't want power or money. He wants to be cool. He thought he could go on JRE, bum puff a joint, and hang out in the mothership green room and then declare comedy was legal again. Bro spent hundreds of millions of dollars to get Trump re-elected, then got kicked out of the White House a few months later. This guy just cannot stop burning bridges. Even his own daughter outed him by confirming the authenticity of the emails. I'm just going to speak directly instead of being vague and cryptic. I can confirm we were in St. Bart's at the time specified in the emails, and therefore I believe they are authentic. This has basically already been confirmed through his attempts to paint them as out of context. Denial is a river in Egypt. I knew nothing about the emails previously, so I'm learning about everything at the same time as y'all. If there's any other information I learn that I can corroborate, I will do so.
Jesus Christ, Elon. Jesus fucking Christ.
Elon is so lonely that he couldn't even get onto Epstein's island.
That's the long and short of it, innit? That's the probably embarrassing part about the whole thing. He was chasing Epstein. He was actually chasing the guy, wanting to hang out with him after the conviction, knowing everything about his reputation, knowing everything about his previous conviction. And here he is trying to make it seem like, oh, if I wanted women, I could. No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't. That's why you're trying to hang out with Epstein, you fucking freak. Oh my God. Anyway. Big up, more cringe, podcast cringe. I don't like the jokes, but big up him anyway.